Oh, we went to
Kingsley
House.
Oh, the Kingsley House.
Yes.
I love the Kingsley House.
He works with kids at the Benjamin Franklin School. We did an art project with them.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've been a lot of places.
Yeah, we're just trying to see like art in different like mediums and places.
Right.
Like
And what are you all education majors?
social work.
Social work.
Education.
Education.
I'm actually child life. That was the connection with the hospital.
Child life, okay, and
Art and special ed.
art and special ed. Okay. So you will be using, now you know when we say y'all, that means, I'm sure you have figured that out by now. You will all be using art in your work, somehow, some way.
Yeah.
And so what you are here, the purpose is for all these visits is to figure out the various different ways to use it or see how it's being used in general or what? Or I'm trying to kind of figure out how to gear my little spiel to you, but
It's more like seeing how it's being used.
Yeah, and especially in with New Orleans, like how they use art to heal a community, like how art has been used in these 5 years to kind of like.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I will tell you a little bit about how I've done that. But before I tell you that, I need to let you know that we did not have any physical damage to our house, except for a little bit of when we had a tree that went down and knocked the back corner of our house down. Yeah. But anyway, but other than, we really did not have any the damage that a lot of the people in the city had. Now that being said, we are extremely passionate about the city, and we at one point moved from New Orleans when the children were little. My husband went up to Baton Rouge to set up he's a lawyer, and he was working for a big corporate firm at the time, and he was to set up a corporate section in Baton Rouge. And so, but we were so homesick. And I still, the other night I had a dream about moving to Baton Rouge and loving Baton Rouge, but missing New Orleans so terribly. So when we had to leave for Katrina, we had that in the back of our mind that, oh my God, the city might not come back. And I'm sure you know that when you live on the brink of an impending disaster, one year after the next, flood, hurricanes, whatever, you have to be passionate about living here, or else you would just say, forget it. So anyway, so we had this in the back of our mind, and we thought, what will we do if we can't live in New Orleans? And I think that made us really step back and really look at our situation, look at living here. Why would we raise our children here? Why would we devote so much time to being here? And the simple answer is because we love it. And there's something about the city that is just endearing. It gets under your skin. It's maddening. It is, it's full of problems, and obviously our infrastructure is just awful. But we deal with that, and the simple fact that I can walk around looking like this, and I'm a 53-year-old woman, I could walk around in blue jeans and tissues and not feel bad about that, not think I have to get dressed up.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons, it's just a very happy city. Now, y'all are in college and y'all dress like that every day, and that's what you should be dressing like. You shouldn't be dressing up, but when I had to move home from Katrina, my mother would look at the way I was dressed, and she would just cringe because I wasn't all, I wasn't dressed up like a lady should be, right? So I said, Mom, I'm not like that, So it brought back all kinds of issues, why, could I live in a city where I had to put makeup on every morning and get dressed and go, you may not think of that kind of stuff now, but later on, for me to be able to roll out of bed and put a pair of blue jeans on and not even think twice about it, and to be able to go to a board meeting in a pair of blue jeans and that kind of stuff. So I know that sounds silly, but it's a city that is very organic, okay, and anyway, so I'm saying that, and now every year since Katrina, almost every year we have had another issue that makes us ask, do we really want to stay here? Okay. And every year we say, yeah. And so, and our 3 children are here. They're in college, and well, one just graduated. Anyway, but 2 of them are still in college, and but anyway, so but they are homebody. I mean, they love the city. 2 of them went off. Well, actually 3 of them went off, and one went to Columbia, one went to South Carolina, and one went to one went to Mississippi, and they came. They're like homing pigeons. Oh, they're back. And so anyway, they had Tulane and 2 at Loyola. But so we're thinking about the city for them too, and for your generation. What's it going to be like 50 years from now? Because frankly, if we don't address some of the issues that we have, we won't be here 50 years from now. This city will be we will be beachfront property right here. And while that sounds wonderful, it's not. So anyway, so all that being said, how have I used art to help me recover